Here we go, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Oceanborn, we have the American Terran player, the Blue Terran representing the Cranky Ducklings. Being forced into the ace match, it is Dolan. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the red Protoss player representing Root Gaming, forcing the ace match. And looking to take this, momentum is on his side, it is a Creature. Go. So we are settling into that ace match. We are tied up, as Creature is going for his initial probe across the map. Dolan, we have seen some aggressive builds out of him. Now, I believe in the last game he did go for his 1-1-1 kind of tank drop that he went for against Rob. Pretty sure he went for that against Creature on Ghost River. Alas, did not work out. And we see double gas opener. Okay, double gas opener out of Dolan with this faster factory, delayed CC. This could be the same build again. Could be the same build 2 games in a row. Would not be surprised, as he did it twice in a row against Rob as well, if you recall. What I'm referring to is a factory into CC on the high ground, into a fast tech lab, tank production, medevac, and we just send it across the map. We pull some of the boys to repair and go for a very committed tank push. Again, I'm pretty sure that failed in the game that we just missed, but we'll keep an eye on Dolan as he is setting up. Going Marine first. Interesting. Going Marine first, not Reaper. That means we will have that much less scouting information across the map. Creature back at home. Just Gate Cyber Expand, standard opener from our Protoss player. No early gateways, no early aggression. And we're throwing down the CC on location. I mean, there's no reason to throw it down on the high ground if it's not a 2-gate opener. True. We have our CC on the way. And we're going for the add-on swap. Okay, very different build this time. You have my attention. We go for the add-on swap. What does this mean? This means that no tanks. It's going to be Reaper Hellion, but reactor to Hellion production. Okay. Getting into mass Hellion. Or at least 2 for now. Marine gets shut down. Death does threaten the shade. Back at home, it's going to be a Twilight Council opener towards Blink, I imagine. I mean, we did see a DT-based build out of Rob earlier, but this should be for Blink. So there we go. 2 more gateways, 3 gates in total. There we go. We have our 3-gate setup. Back at home, Dolan did open up Hellion, but goes for another add-on swap. Okay, so 4 Hellions and a Reaper, add-on swap into tank production. Dolan trying to be aggressive early on, but is hiding his follow-up tank push. As the wall is looking solid, but we're looking to break through. Yeah, shield battery's under fire. We bring down the probe, we bust into the mineral line. Probes are going to be going down. Yeah, the barbecue is real. The probes line up, 5 probe kills so far, and we're not done. Nowhere close, takes 3 Hellions to one-shot a probe. And we have 3 Hellions making their way into the main base. Oof. Getting H. No! They line up completely. 16 probes go down. A game-ending amount of damage, a full mineral line. And behind this, we're not done. Dolan building up his tank count, working towards his medevacs, getting ready for the next stage, for the next push. That was brutal. I mean, initially it was okay. You know, we were taking a bit of damage, but oh my god, the barbecue was just a bit too much in the main. Again, so fortunate for Dolan. He got 3 Hellions, barely the 3 Hellions into the main base, and 1 volley is all it takes. And now we're getting ready as the tanks are building up. Marine production, of course, into... Interesting, I thought it was going to be a reactor, but no, it's going to be a Raven. Making sure we have detection, of course, able to harass across the map. A lot of utility available here in this Raven. And Creature has some catching up to do. We need time. We need time to stabilize. Creature down heavily in workers. We have a lot of probing to do. And that does impact our army. It means that even though we went for a 3-gate opener, we barely have any weapons available. We can't be aggressive. Like, ideally, with 3-gate blink, you want to be aggressive, you want to be out on the map, you want to contain your opponents and even threaten the main base. But creature stuck at home. We're stuck at home, going for the robot, sorry, going for the immortal instead of the war prism. And we'll see what these stalkers can get done. We'll see what they can get done here as creature does move out. He can threaten the natural. Tanks are in position. And creature for now just trying to catch out any kind of move out. Doesn't try to push in towards the natural base under threat of even losing these stalkers. So we're playing it safe. Creature's playing it safe. Raven moves out. Going for auto turret harass. And Dolan still maintains that economic lead. And is looking to extend it. Stalker's not quite in position. And we get 2 more probes. We deny mining time. Damage that, again, creature can't quite afford. Not right now. Not in this kind of game state. Creature will dive into the main. We'll blink in. But there's the tank in position. We're going for the tank. We try to, and the tank is going to go down. 1 tank for 1 stalker. Nice trade for creature. Very nicely done. Dolan not quite in position. Meanwhile, across the map, we get 4 probe kills. Raven pulls away. And really, I'm just waiting for the move out here for Dolan. Stim is about to finish. And it looks like we're going to be slowly expanding, taking a 3rd base, and Dolan's only moving out with a double drop. For now, we're keeping the army pinned back at home. Double drop does sneak out. Creature still yet to expand and take a 3rd base. Still stuck on 2 bases. Very late 3rd for the Protoss. Here we go. Drop making its way. At the same time, here comes the main army. Stalkers do spot the move outs. And the drop goes in. And we do unload. We catch a stalker. We go for the immortal as well. A massive pick off. The immortals, the stalker, the Zelda, it's all going down. The trades are just a little bit too much here, and the main army is still pushing forward as well. Thankfully, we don't get too many worker kills, but we got the immortal, we got the stalkers. And there's still no 3rd base for a creature. I mean, Dolan doesn't even have to push into the natural. Doesn't need to, but he is. Is pushing in. GG gets called. It's just too much to handle. And Dolan will take the series 2-1, taking down creature. GG. Unfortunately, no final fights, but the writing was on the wall. We mentioned before that Dolan did do a game-ending amount of damage with his Hellion run by. He just crippled the economy, and the pressure was on creature to bounce back from that moment. Whether it was going for an all-in or somehow getting into a mineral line and doing an even amount of damage or a comparable amount of economic damage to Dolan, we needed something to go the way of creature. Alas, we weren't really able to. We tried to defend and turtle up, but alas, creature still took damage as well by the drop play, and yeah, it was just too much of a deficit to recover from. GG, well played. Dolan does take the series, and that wraps up round 5. Round 5 is in the books, and now we have 1 round left for the group stage. We're almost at that playoff bracket. We're almost there. Casito, papi, casito.